Lax as well, like we mentioned, and then last season it was Maryland that went to the national championship game, losing to Notre Dame, and 9 of their players are starters all season, 9 returning players.
Well said, Kevin. Here's Volmer to Sparks. Sparks is in and cleared out by Crognale. Jamie Volmer, he's got that extra weapon that Sasho Swarovski's got to be aware of, as well as the men in yellow. Not every team has this kind of weapon, and we've seen it time and time again on the Big Ten Network. Volmer with the long throw and leading to incredible goals. 2 of them against Michigan to come from behind in Ann Arbor. Here's another one. Right in front, flicked out of there by the big man Crognale. Volmer comes over and crushes Endo to the ground, and he'll get caught for that foul. Now keep in mind, as you keep your eyes on number 15, Volmer, here's a guy who transferred from Butler, really didn't play much. Just kind of guy that came off the bench, bided his time. Indiana had to win the Big Ten tournament. They put him in the final game last year in Columbus against Michigan State, and he scores the game-winning goal in overtime to allow Indiana to advance to the NCAA tournaments and keep that streak alive. And since then, this year has been just a huge year for Volmer.
It was a great finish at the time with his left foot low and hard. This is the juicy contest, the one that they would have wanted maybe.
Yeah, and why not? You know, Indiana has won the Big Ten tournament 12 times. The last one was last year. Maryland won the ACC tournament 6 times. The last one was last year. And Volmer, big throw in. A save.
Goalkeeper. He came up trumps for Maryland in the penalty shootout against Michigan State. And watch this for quick reflexes. Awful defending from the Terrapins.
As we know from Stephan.
Well, Indiana's best 3 opportunities. Where have they come from? Vicious Volmer throw-ins. And we laughed about it, but it's something that Northwestern did. Tim Lenihan and Todd Yeagley were joking about it a little bit after they played in the quarterfinal and said it was called the Volmer fence. They moved it in just a little bit just to maybe give Jamie Volmer less of a run-up for his throw-ins, and that's smart. You can see it here when Jamie Volmer is taking a throw-in. He has to kind of do like a crab-style run to his side, run to his left-hand side for a few yards and then try and launch it because there's very little room.
Let's go down to Chris for more on Jamie Volmer.
Well, you guys talking about the space, and of course Tim Lenihan thinking about how he can affect Volmer's throws at Northwestern. Here at Maryland at Ludwig Field, I walked off the amount of space between the signboards and the touch line, and it's actually, there's a little more space here on the near side of the field than there is on the far side of the field. But Volmer's been able to step outside of the signboards. One other thing, Volmer's communicating via sign language to his teammates before he takes the throw. He signals whether or not he's going to go far post or near post. That's not inside information. It's just what I've been able to tell as he prepares to put the ball back in play.
Isn't that amazing? It's amazing on many levels. One, in that he's able to throw it to the far post, and he's able to have that ability to alter it and say, well, I can go short or long or right or left. I think it's a wonderful threat to have.
It's pretty amazing that Chris Dorn can read sign language too.
Exactly.
Well, it's really nothing special. It's 1 arm up or 2 arms up. That's as far as it goes for Chris Dorn in sign language, okay?
He's amphibious.
In front of him! Stay right there, Ray!
Free kick opportunity for Indiana. Bouncing around. It looked like Volmer, who's normally doing the throw-ins. He was offsides anyway, didn't matter.
Wasn't. And Maryland had stepped out. Just take a look at this again. Great delivery from Duty. Now Volmer's clearly in an offside position, but Oliver's not. And if Volmer gets out of the way and Oliver goes for that ball, that's an outstanding chance. Sasho Swarovski will not be happy with the defending so far from set plays.
Volmer looking for Litter again. First header was there, now Stefan. Sasho Swarovski's got to be, let's get the ball out of here. Keeps it on the ground to Thompson. Thompson